Hello, besties, and welcome to another music reaction. This next song was picked by Ian Downey, who is my patron, and the song is by the great Joni Mitchell. The title I love so much. It says in France, they kiss on Main Street. My son lives in France, so I think I'm going to ask him about that. Let's go check this out.
Downtown with my darling dime store thief. In the war of independence, rock and roll rang sweet as victory. Under neon signs, a girl was in blue, and a woman was feeding in a suburban.
Where's Joni? Oh, there she is.
Take me to the dance. Do you wanna dance? I love to dance. And I told him they don't take chances. They seem sorry for
Electric guitar.
romance. They've been broken in churches and schools and molded to middle class circumstance. And we were rolling, rock and rolling. Downtown, the dance halls and cafes feel so wild it could break somebody's heart just doing the latest dance craze. Gail and Louise in those push-up brassieres, tight dresses and rhinestone rings, drinking up the band's beers. Young love was kissing under bridges, kissing in cars, kissing in cafes, and they were walking down Main Street, kisses like bright flags on holidays. In France they kiss on Main Street, amour, mama, not cheap display. And we were rolling, rock and roll.
The picture that she painted there was such a beautiful, like free, adventurous, and exciting place to be. I think it's just a song for the youths. That's what I think it is. I think if I go by, like documentaries that I've like seen and stuff like that, I would say it's probably gonna be like a song that represents maybe the late 50s and the early 60s, because it was the 50s that the rock and roll revolution started, and that's when you had all this kind of things going on, people being free, being expressive with everything, with culture, with music, with love. Everything just changed, and I think maybe that's what she's talking about here, or maybe that period of time influenced this song. But I like it. It's exciting. It's the first time ever that I'll see her with a guitar that is not acoustic. I couldn't believe my eyes. She looks so straight to me with that guitar that she has on her hands. But good stuff. Let's go hear some more.
Rock and roll.
Beautiful. To me, that sounds like a fusion of jazz rock. I don't know what you think. Jazz rock. And then her singing a bit of like the folky style. So I'll say jazz rock folk. That's what I hear of the song, which is like a pretty wild fusion, But I think it reflects also on what she's talking about in the song, because the same way people were like free and experimental in their lives in that period, that's what she's done with the music here as well. It's just exciting, wild, and free, and very, very, adventurous. Good stuff. concert was from 1979. In case you wondered, the guy on playing the guitar, he reminded me so much of George Benson. His tone, playing some beautiful stuff there. Really enjoyed that one. I was expecting George Benson to pop up, at any moment, but good stuff. And Joni Mitchell was showing there what a great imagination she has. Some beautiful lyrics there. She really painted a picture. Ironic, actually, how the song is supposed to be about France, and they ended up using footage of American culture, all through the video. So that's interesting. So I guess that just says whatever was happening in France at that time was happening too in America and many other parts of the world as well, I presume. Good stuff. I enjoy that. Hope you guys liked it too. If you did like it, please don't forget to give the video a big like for me. Many thanks to you for that. If you found me today for the first time, I welcome you on board. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it enough to come back again. It's Harry. Stay cool, stay safe, and stay beautiful in your heart and soul. See you later. Bye-bye.